I guess I just talked to the one that's here. What up, though? What it do? How you doing tonight? It's like 4 a.m. 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm having a peaceful night, other than the fact that me and my kids fighting this virus. We fighting this virus in this building. I don't know what the heck up with this building, man, but it don't seem like it's helping us to stay healthy. They got AC going in the hallways. I guess that's for the elderly, like if you're up in a hospital or something. You know how hospitals always be kind of cold. I can understand that keeps the disease down, and I do understand that far as a medical sense of spreading diseases. I know I had a friend, rest in peace, my buddy Kyle. He went into the hospital. He had some type of virus. Well, he had some type of infection in his legs. He had some type of infection in his leg. And you know the hospitals, man. You know the doctors. They first thing they do when they don't. I'm not going to even go into that. All I'm going to say is they cut off his leg. So they cut off his leg, and they cut it too high, I guess. I couldn't believe what he told me. But he was serious. He said because they cut off his leg and they cut it too high, it spread some type of infection through the floor that he was in, the floor that he was on. So it spread some type of infection on the floor that he was on and killed everybody on that floor but him. Serious. That's what he told me, man. I was like, damn, is you serious, bro? He's like, I'm serious, bro. They cut off my leg and they cut it too high. And it spread some type of infection, some type of, I'm not going to even get into the terminology of the words, but some type of infection, man, that it killed everybody on that floor. So rest in peace, Kyle, because he ain't here no more. He made it through that. He made it through that situation, but he just passed recently, not too long ago. I didn't even know. The reason why I came on tonight, I don't know, man. I just think I'm just coming off this YouTube crap, dog, because I've been dealing with racism. I've been dealing with racism all my life. All my life. Do you understand what I'm just saying, man? As a strong black man, as somebody that don't bend, I don't kiss ass, I don't go with the pack, I don't look for people to uplift me or to keep me feeling as though I need a crowd, or I need to be in the popularity crowd to feel like I'm proud, to be a black man, to feel like I'm proud to be an individual that stands, that thinks for himself, and don't just go out here and just find something, to be part of, to feel good about myself. It's crazy that racism still, after slavery, man, come on, dog. God damn. I don't even want to get into it, man. I really don't, dog. I really don't. I don't even want to get into it because I understand who listening. I understand who listening to me. And it's not enough people that thinks like myself, man, to understand my trials and my and all the things that I had to go through, man. Unbelievable that I'm even still here. I just never thought, man, after all these years, thank you. I feel like I don't either. I'm just tired of the racism. I'm tired of the hatred. My kids don't deserve this shit. You know what I'm saying? My kids don't deserve this shit. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make me go berserk, man. They trying to make me do something very hateful and very spiteful to people that probably don't even understand, man, that I'm a ticking time bomb when it comes to this racism, dog. Yeah, I'm a ticking time bomb when it comes to this racism. I don't got no patience. I don't have no patience for no fucking racism, man. I really don't, dog. My people done went through this all our existence. I don't have no time for that crap, dog. And I be damned if my kids have to deal with it for the decisions that I have made. It's just unfair. It's unjust. And it should be below being a God-fearing individual. It's crazy, man, that America has behind all these constitutional laws that don't even stand for everybody, dog. That's crazy to me, man. They got all these constitutional laws that only applies to a certain group. It don't apply to me. I'm just keeping it real, man. I ain't never felt like I got no damn justice in this damn world. See, I'm a free thinking man. See, I'm a free thinking man. So therefore, I don't sit up here trying to fit in or kiss ass or rub elbows or none of that shit, dog. And I try to tell people this, man. I come from loving but strong, parents. I never went out the house feeling weak. I never went out the house feeling like I wasn't complete. I never went out my mother's and father's house feeling as though I was insecure or none of that, dog. When I stepped out, man, my daddy had me prepared like I was a soldier. Huh? When I stepped out of the house and went to school, my daddy and mama had me feeling, well, I'm gonna say my daddy, but my mama, she nurtured us and loved on us and took care of us and was our spiritual guide. She taught us about God, taught us about Jesus Christ, had us in church every day. I come from a beautiful family, man. Like I said, when I stepped out with confidence. I stepped out with confidence. I didn't step out feeling insecure. I didn't step out feeling like like I was less or less fortunate or less blessed than someone else. Let me just tell you like this, man. I have never been called a nigger. I never been called a nigger until I stepped into the United States Navy. It's flat the fuck out, man. And all the way through high school, dog, I ain't never been called a nigger. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, dog. I ain't never been called all these names that they done had for black people, man. I ain't never been called a colored. Never been called a colored. I ain't never been called a coon. I ain't never been called whatever names they have for a Negro. I ain't never been called none of that shit, dog. My father and my mother had me feeling excellent. They had me feeling excellent, like if that never existed. You know what I'm saying? Like that part of our life, that part of our heritage never existed. That's how they protected us, dog. That's how my mother and father protected us. And that's how I want to protect my kids. And it just don't seem like this YouTube allows me to protect my kids, man, in that same sense. People trying to beat down the innocent. People trying to hold back the blessings that's been given to me to help my kids. I wish I would have never went through nothing, man. I wish I prayed, man, that my baby mama would came back and just helped us out, dog, because we needed her. We needed her. I don't give a fuck about her being on crack. I didn't give a fuck about her being no damn prostitute. I knew what she was when I got with her, dog. I knew that we needed her to complete our journey, to get us out of that building safely. And she turned her back on us. She turned her back on us. That was the worst feeling, man, that a mother can actually walk away from her babies without a thought. Without questioning herself what she's doing or how it's going to affect her kids or how it's going to affect us in the long run, man. I wish I would have never had to get a penny from anybody, man. I wish I didn't, because I can make my own money, man. It seems like that's what people are rather for you to do, man, is to get out here and to take a chance to being in a worse position. And all I'm trying to do is protect my family, man. All I'm trying to do is protect my kids. If it was up to me and I didn't have no babies, no babies to watch, no babies to protect, no babies in my custody alone, man, I'll be out here flipping bricks. Flat the fuck out, dog. I'll be out here hustling. I'll be out here doing what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting all of Maddie and Gerald's money. Yeah, getting all of Maddie and Gerald's money. It seems like that's what people would rather see than to see a black man try to do the correct thing and to protect his family. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to protect my kids, dog. I'm trying to be the best parent that I can be and keep them safe and keep them from all harm and danger. And people chose to help us when they seen that I was destruct, when they seen that I didn't have myself together to deal with the things that the devil was trying to throw at us. That whole eviction was illegal, dog. That whole eviction was illegal. That rich Arab, he paid off everybody he paid off everybody, man, that was involved. That's how that eviction went. I never went to court, dog. I never went to court. I never had my day in court to say my piece. So how is that fair? How is that fair? How is that a square deal? When the whole problem was they didn't want my baby mama back in that building. That was the whole problem, dog. They didn't have no problem with me. The problem with me came when I stood up for my baby mama. And she turned her back on us. I mean, that's what I've been doing all my life, though. I ain't gonna even lie, yo. I don't give a fuck about this government, man. They've been letting us down since their existence. And it seems like all the black people, man, that's getting over, they just kiss asses. They just kiss asses, dog. They just Uncle Toms. Long as they're above water, they don't care about nobody else, dog. And that's the people that's in charge. That's the people that call themselves being our leaders, being the people of so-called respect in our community. Long as they're getting over, they don't give a fuck about nobody else. But when you're tearing down a village, how are you uplifting a community? You know what I'm saying? When you tearing down the people that's in your village, how are you uplifting a community? You're not making anyone safe by trying to tear down one individual that's trying to keep itself above water and not trying to go down the wrong road. That my kids are being in danger, dog. That's the only reason why I'm not living the lifestyle that I enjoy living. I enjoy the freedom, man, of being me. I don't want to be no doggone, I don't want to be anybody else. I just don't, man. Why people act like people out here hustling, people out here trying to survive like anyone else are bad people? We're not bad people. If you want to blame something on somebody, blame it on the people that's bringing this shit in our country. Blame it on the people that's bringing all these drugs, all these illegal acts. Blame it on the people that continues to, instead of bringing us together, they continues to make us divided. Make us divided. So blame it on them. How you gonna blame it on somebody, man, that's just trying to stay above water, dog? Ain't nobody getting rich off shit. Everybody just trying to stay above water, man. People out here celebrating crackheads. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Just because Maddie Boo Boo is white, just because Maddie Boo Boo is a Caucasian woman in America with blue eyes, she's ghetto though, dog. She ain't no different than no one else. But just because she's white with blue eyes, people want to celebrate her. People want to uplift her instead of trying to uplift all these women that's trying to stay above water, trying to do the right thing with their kids. And just because they're not the same color as Maddie Boo Boo, or maybe not have the same eye colors as Maddie Boo Boo, they're not trying to do shit for them. So how is that fair? Racism is still alive, man. I served 4 years for this country, and I'm not gonna even lie, dog. I regret every minute of this shit. I regretted it when I was in it, and I regret it now, man, that 30 years later, we're 30, almost 40 years later now, I regret it now still. It haven't helped my family. It haven't helped my community. It haven't helped the people that I'm around. Racism is still alive, dog. And that's what small-minded people won't let go. I done had so many people try to tear down my family, dog, since I had to come back to my other apartment. And the only reason I ever kept the one apartment for my baby mama and my kids is that's why. Cause I had a baby mama that couldn't hold up her own, and I had kids, man. So I was like, well, we might as well keep this apartment and make sure y'all got somewhere to be. But do I get credit for that? Know how hard it is to take care of two homes? Not even two homes. I got other kids as well, man. You know how hard it is to take care of so many families, man, to try to help and try to provide and try to be a strength for your family, dog. I'm sure people do. But other people act like that's something like, you know what I'm saying, like that don't matter or don't, you know what I'm saying, that don't exist. A lot of people got a lot of families out here, man. Even if you don't got a lot of kids, you got different individuals that you care for. Once again, man, what don't tear me down, it builds me up. I'm not a weak man, dog. I never been one. I'm gonna say this for the last time, man, because it really don't make me a difference no more. I got respect by all my peers. All my peers, all my peers that I went to school with, that know me from day one, man. All my day ones, straight up out of the projects, because I'm a project baby, dog. I ain't got nothing to prove to them. They give me my respect. It seems like everybody else want to tear you down, man. I've been a top dog, and I don't think people realize what a top dog is. I've been a top dog all my life. I didn't come out my mama womb in second place, dog. I ain't never came out. I ain't never settled for second place. And I ain't never had to have someone to help me to be a top dog. I fought for that shit all my life, dog. All my existence. I've been a top dog. I don't think what people realize what a top dog is, though, man. If I didn't go to school, dog, I'm not even trying to say I was that powerful, but I'm just keeping it real. If I didn't go to school, I think half of my doggone classmates, man, wouldn't have made it out of high school. Yeah, I think half of my classmates wouldn't have even made it out of high school. I made it fun. I made school fun, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was that cat. People looked forward to seeing me, seeing what I can do, seeing the incredible things that I was gonna conquer, man. No, I was never the smartest. But in my own way, I was a genius. I was a top athlete since what? I can't even think, man. I was a top athlete since I came out my mama womb, just like my brothers, just like my brothers, just like my cousins, just like anybody, man, that was connected to us, um, um, to connected to my family, man, my ancestors, everybody, man, my peoples, man. I ain't never knew us not to be the best at what we did. I've been like that all my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been the top athlete in my class. I've been the one that wasn't scared to take a chance. I'm just that cat, man. I went into the Navy with the same thought, right? I went into the Navy at 18 years old, dog. I just turned 18. Yup. So I graduated in June. By November, By November of that same year, I was in the Navy, dog. I was in boot camp. You know, after having an accident, I had a major accident on my prom night that prevented me from even, um, standing up correctly. My back was like messed up, all type of it, right? You know, an accident is really serious. So I'm not gonna get into the deep of badly my accident was, but it was bad. My cousin wrapped us around a tree, dog. Thank God he didn't kill us, cause he damn sure wrapped us around a pole or a tree or something. All I know, I was in a coma, man. I was in a coma for like a couple days, and God spared me, man. He spared me. And when I healed, after a few months of healing, when I went and got my diploma, man, when I got my diploma, I couldn't even stand up correct. But I was walking, but I couldn't even stand up straight up. My back was bent. But I got my diploma. Yup. At 17 years old, man, just finna turn 18. I got my diploma. That was the proudest moment, man, that I seen my mother and father, other than elementary, because my mother and father always celebrated all our accomplishments. So in elementary, when we graduated, my mother and father made a big deal out of it. Had everybody dressed up and suited and booted. And my daddy took us out to the I believe it was Stanley Restaurant. It was a Chinese place. They found out later on no cats was wasn't just serving chicken. But I remember my daddy taking us there for my 7th grade graduation, as well as my brothers, man. He took us to dinner and had us suited and booted. So when I graduated, man, I never seen my mama and daddy smile so hard. A very proud moment for them. It really wasn't no proud moment for me, dog. It was a proud moment for them, because all the hard work they put in me, all the hard work they put in me, all the sacrifices they made, they seen that it paid off. I can care less who likes me on this YouTube, dog. I'm just letting y'all know, man. I tried my best, man, to be something different, dog, to bring y'all some real about this hood. But you can't change nothing that you're not a part of, man. So for people to think that they're going to change somebody's lifestyle or somebody's way of living, you can't change me, man. That's why these people choose to be behind screens. That's why they choose to be behind a computer screen and not show themselves, because they weak people, man. They weak. I'm not weak. I'm a strong individual, dog. If somebody come up on me and trying to come up on me the wrong way, they have more problems than what they can deal with. They have more problems than what they can deal with. Ain't nothing weak about me, man. That's why I didn't mind showing myself. But ain't nobody finna keep on coming after my kids. I done had CPS at my door. Yeah, this door, dog. You know what I'm saying? As well as the other door at the other apartment. I done had CPS since I've been here come at my door. I done had the police at my door. I done had the popos at my door. I just don't understand why the laws don't apply for everybody, dog. Why when I call attorneys to try to sue people, to try to sue this damn government, to try to sue this damn, to try to sue the police, to try to sue the police departments, that try to intimidate me, that didn't allow me to have my rights, that didn't allow me to have my constitutional rights to file charges or to complain about their police officers on how they treated me or how they conducted themselves. Don't tell me it's fair across the board, because it ain't never been fair, dog. Y'all act like civil rights happened 100,000 years ago. It just happened in the 60s. Civil rights just happened in the 60s. And people still pissed. This government pissed. They didn't want to change the fact, man. They had black people out here less thought of as a mule, as any animal that you had on your farm, dog. We was considered property. We was considered property. We wasn't considered considered as citizens. We was considered property. Do you understand that they branded our ass? Do you? Y'all think that shit is a joke, man? And then you still go around here with this old racism, this hatred, and you think people just gonna just die off and not do a damn thing? You got the game fucked up, man. You got the game fucked up. And I don't care how old you are. It seems like the older you are, the more racist these people try to hold that shit on, man. It seems like the older people is, they try to hold on to that racism. They try to hold on to that hate. That's the only power they feel, man. And I'm telling you right now, man, you don't want me to go berserk. You don't want me to pop off. Because I ain't gonna go to jail peacefully. Nope, nope, nope. I wouldn't go to jail peacefully, man. You know what I'm saying? No. I would make an exhibition. You heard me. I would make an exhibition out of the bullshit that I had to deal with all my fucking existence. Plus to the fact my ancestors had to fucking deal with, man. And then you think my kids gonna deal with the same fucking thing? No, I would make an exhibition out of this crap. You know what I'm saying? People be talking about why people be going out here harming so many people. Y'all forget about all the people you done harmed. You forget about all the people your people done harmed. Nobody don't want to talk about the hatred and the racism that white people was portraying all these years, dog. But let's talk about every damn thing else. Let's talk about how bad these black people is. Let's talk about all the crime these black people does. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that kind of crap. Man, y'all sound stupid. Sound stupid, dog. We have less opportunities than anybody. We have less opportunities than anybody. They put a strike on our ass right as we was born, man. They putting a strike on our ass. So if you like me or you don't, I can really give a damn. I can really give a damn, man. Because we dealing with a bunch of cowards that love to hide behind a screen. That love to hide behind a camera. They're not anybody you have to worry about individually. Eventually, man, I'm gonna have my peace. I don't know if it's over. I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna be. I try to do it legally. Man. I want to sue people. You know what I'm saying? I want to sue this damn government, man. I want to sue this damn police force. All these police forces, man. I want to sue motherfuckers, dog. And I'm tired of niggas. But they don't allow me to have that same privilege. We got too many Uncle Tom niggas out here, dog. We got too many Uncle Tom niggas out here. Oh, I got my education, so, I got my education, so that's all that matter, man. You should have got your education too. Man, I got a whole set of cousins. Man. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 cousins, flat out. All of them doctors. I have 4 cousins, man. All of them got their doctor degree. And it's the same family, man. My oldest brother before he passed, man, he was the top in his class. He didn't do Well, he didn't do all the crap that I did, but he was respected by a lot of people, man, black and whites. But did it matter? Did he get this? Did he get the peace? Did he get the justice before he passed? I seen my brother suffer. I seen my brother suffer, man, in his last days. He believed in this government that damn hard, man. He believed in this medical science that damn hard. I don't believe in medical science like that, dog. See, I believe in whatever God gave you, if he give you strength, if he give you breath, if he give you elevation, whatever God gives you, man, that you good at, you need to take advantage of it. And I'm good at being me. I got a lot of strength. I got a lot of get up and go. I'm not trying to brag, man, but I'm still knocking out 20 years olds. Yeah. I'm not trying to brag. I'm 55, 56, right? But I'm still knocking out cats that's 20 and 30 years old, dog. I ain't trying to brag. I'm just letting you know who the fuck I am. Yeah, one punch, baby. One hitter quitter. You understand? That's why Gerald was running. Y'all seen Gerald run? Y'all seen Gerald run off? I'm a one-hitter quitter, dog. I ain't no joke. I ain't no little punk, man. I ain't never been that cat. I always been who I am. So whatever somebody trying to do and tear me down, trying to act like you can have your little racist set, try to make me look like something that I'm not. Go right ahead, man. Go right ahead. You just showing that racism, hatred, small-minded people that still trying to stand on the same shit that enslaved my motherfucking ancestors still exists. That's what you're proving. So keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. And that's why you got to hide behind a screen. While I'm out here still doing the same damn thing. I got pride about myself. I ain't looking for nobody to give me no pride. I got pride about myself. So believe me, man, when you sitting up here trying to think that you're tearing somebody down, you're actually lifting someone up. Yeah, all I'm finna do is come off this bitch, do my push-ups. Yeah, I'm gonna get my push-ups in. Give me some sit-ups in, and then lay my butt down, man, and take care of my family like I've been doing. When my baby mama walked away from her kids, just the way Maddie Boo Boo did. Just the way Maddie Boo Boo did. But people would rather uplift a crackhead than try to uplift somebody that continues to feel continues to have pride and want to be proud of who they are and who their family is, and the trials and tribulations that they went through, man, to get where they at now. You'd rather try to knock me, but build up a crackhead that don't want you to help them. Maddie Boo Boo don't need your help, dog. Maddie Boo Boo need my help more than she needs yours. I'm just keeping it real, dog. I'm just keeping it real. Maddie Boo Boo needs the neighborhood D-boy help more than she needs your help. She can never change, dog. It's who she is. See, that's all pretend. Somebody talking about, I done changed. If you done changed, you wouldn't be watching no crackhead, man. Nah. If you done changed, you wouldn't be watching no crackhead. My mama don't watch no crackheads. We got enough crackheads in our city, man, that's stealing from us and shit. So my mama don't watch no crackheads. I'm gonna tell you what my mama do. I'm gonna tell you what a real woman do. My mama read the Bible. My mama go to church. My mama is a part of her community to uplift it. Whatever organization out there, man, she's a part of it to try to help her community be better. I used to help my mother clean up the neighborhood. I used to help my mother paint the curves. I used to help my mother do whatever my mother was involved in, man, to make our community better. That's what a real individual that's proud and that have standards and trying to do something uplifting for their community does. They don't sit up here trying to tear down no one individual, dog. I'm one individual that's dealing with two babies. I can see if my babies was like spread it out. You know what I'm saying? I can see if I had a 5-year-old and then, a 1-year-old, which I had that before, right? I had that before. My baby that just passed, rest her soul. I love you, baby. And that's what people don't get, man. You fucking with a ticking time bomb. I done lost too much, dog. I done lost too much for you to sit up here and keep fucking with me, man. So you want to keep fucking with me, dog? Just watch the work I put in. I never tell. No, I never tell. But just keep on seeing that. Just keep on looking at that doggone what they call that shit, man. Whatever they got out there and shit, man. How they motherfucking keep up with crime. How they keep up with certain motherfucking things. Far as that's going on in your community. Just keep on watching that shit, man. I'll make it go up for your ass. I'll make it go up, not down, man. I don't care who owns slaves or not, dog. I know it's good people out there. I know what went on. The North wanted to change. The only war that really mattered in this whole damn history of ours, dog, was the war between the North and the South. That's the only war that really mattered, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's good people out there. Yeah, I know it's good people out there. It just ain't enough. It just ain't enough, dog. Do you understand how many white people it is in America? America is like 80-something% white. People act like it's so many black peoples out here, dog. We only like 11%, 13%, some weak ass shit like that in America, man. So when people act like we the menace, they be trying to act like we the menace. They be trying to act like we the doggone people that that's holding this country from growing and that's keeping this country down, or we the only ones on welfare. We the only ones receiving welfare assistance. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. And I'm just tired of everybody trying to give a black person the black eye when we got all these ass-kissing black people out here, man, just to get in position. But yet they ain't even trying to change. They're not even trying to change their own damn community. They're not even trying to change or better their own neighborhoods. They'd rather knock people instead of uplift people. They'd rather fight against their own instead of fighting against the white people that's been holding us back for so long. Because they just want to check. They just want to check, man. That's all they want. They want to check. They want to be able to drive in a nice car. They want to be able to take trips and shit. That shit is a joke. Because I don't give a fuck what trip you go on. I don't give a fuck where you motherfucking decide to enjoy yourself. If you got to come back to a neighborhood that's destruct, you got to come back to a neighborhood that's not uplifted. If you got to come back to somewhere that's being considered to being the worst place to be, then how is you helping, or how is that vacation bettering your atmosphere, man? It's not like it was the 70s. I remember in the 70s, man, my daddy used to always take us back south. He always take us back to where he came from. So he'll take us back south, and we'll stay there, man, for the whole damn summer. We'll stay, the whole family, not some of us, the whole family, mama, daddy, kids, and everybody. We'll stay there for the whole summer, and not damn time. And we did this every year. We didn't do this once a year. We did this every year. My whole childhood, man. Not damn time did our place ever get broken into. Not damn time did our place ever get broken into. And we was gone the whole summer. We talking about the 70s, right? We talking about before crack. Before crack. Before Reagan. I'm blaming it on Reagan too, dog. I don't give a fuck. Before the Reagan era came in and polluted our whole neighborhood with crack. Yeah, that Reagan era, y'all remember? It was 16 years. Yeah, 16 years, man. From what? 1980? From 1980 all the way to what? Almost 2000? We had that Reagan era, because you had Reagan doing 8 years, and then you had Bush, his vice president, doing 8 more years after that. So that was the Reagan era, right? So why was crack the most highest and the most tremendous during that time? If it was such a good place to be, dog. If Reagan was so great. Man, I'm telling you, it's a loophole for every damn thing. Just like people try to say, well, Trump did a lot for us, man. I didn't see that. You seen something different than I did. I seen Trump allowing one group to get away with terrorists. Yeah, I seen Trump allowing one group to be a terrorist and to get away with terrorists, and people just smacking them on the hand with a misdemeanor. Let some black people rush the Capitol, and then let's see, motherfucker, how they get treated. let's see the time that they get, or let's see how many people get murdered trying to get to the Capitol, man. But you seen all them white people rush the Capitol. That was a terrorist act. That was a terrorist act. Huh? That was a domestic? Yeah, yes, it was. If you can call two people knowing each other, getting into it for a moment, having a dispute. If you can call two people having a dispute, nor if they're family, nor if they're in a relationship, if you can call them a domestic dispute, what was that we watched when the Capitol got rushed by all them so-called good Samaritans? And how many people died, y'all? 5 people. It was 5 people plus got killed. I think even a couple officers, man. And not one person got a felony. Not one person got a felony, dog. Y'all hear me? Not one person got charged with terrorism. And y'all telling me this is an equal ass world? Huh? We get sent to jail. We get sent to jail for just having a crumb on our ass. Huh? We get sent to jail for just having a crumb of crack Huh? You heard me. We get sent to jail forever, dog, by just having a crumb of crack on our ass. Marijuana. I remember, man, just before they passed this shit, just before they passed um, the marijuana law in Michigan, I remember Wyandotte took me to jail, dog. It wasn't even that long ago, man. They took me to jail for having my personal marijuana on me, dog. I said, it's my personal use. And it was some regos. It was some regos. It wasn't even no the hydro, dog. It wasn't even no hydro. It wasn't no GANs. It was some regos. That shit probably wouldn't even test it. That shit probably wouldn't even be tested as no damn weed today. That's how low the damn THC was, man. But they took my vehicle, they seized my vehicle, took me to jail, and then they was trying to put me on probation until I acted ass on their butt. They was trying to put me on probation, man, for years for that so-called crime. Until I act a fool on their butt. I went in there just like I am now. I was nutting the fuck up. Because no matter if you want to respect me for being American citizen, no matter if you want to respect me for serving my country for 4 years in the Libya it's probably the Libya War, whatever it was called, man. I don't care about that country shit. Like I don't know, whatever it was. The war in '86 that Reagan sparked up for his own damn wealth. Yeah, y'all remember that war. Y'all remember that war when we bombed that Libya or whatever that country, Liberian, whatever that country we bombed, and we killed the son and we killed a few people, man. You know what I'm saying? We killed like the man's son or some shit or whatever, man. I forget, man, but I'm not all good with all that, but that's the war I was in, dog. But you don't see nobody giving me praises for that. You don't see nobody motherfucking celebrating or saluting me or giving me some type of props. I ain't no Maddie Boo Boo bitch. I ain't no damn Gerald. I actually no, it ain't no Iraq. Ain't no Iraq, man. We talking about 86. This was a small war. It started with an L. It was Libya or I can't say the other name that I'm thinking of, but yeah, it was one of them countries, man. Only good experience I had in the Navy, man, was the fact that I had the chance to go around what they call that? I had the chance to go around the globe, but they call it the I don't know, it's like something that equator. Yeah, the equator. I had a chance to go across the equator. I crossed the equator, man. So a lot of people never did that in their lifetime. So I can say I did that, man. Yeah, I can say I did that. Yep, I crossed the equator. Even though, man, when I crossed that equator, they had some type of ritual. Yeah, they had some type of ritual where they wanted all the enlisted men. They wanted all the enlisted men that never crossed the equator before to be inducted into their little group by crawling around. Let me kick it with y'all, dog. By crawling around the ship on the deck. You supposed to pad it up your knees or whatever shit, man, and crawl around the doggone ship while these other men that have been across the equator, or they was officers, spanked you with paddles. Yeah, they spanked you with paddles. Y'all know I ain't about that shit. Nope. I stayed I stayed in my damn compartment, man, when they did that dumb shit, dog. Yeah, I stayed in my compartment. See, I don't get down with everybody, man. I don't get down with that. I need to be in your group just to feel good about myself or to feel important. No, I don't get down like that. The day that I came on my ship, I was leaving Africa. Yup, I was leaving Africa. I just left the Philippines after being there for like, I think my second time. Because the best thing, like I said, about my experience in the Navy, it was boot camp. It was the fact I was in boot camp for like 5-6 months. Even though, you know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to get out that bitch. I had a good time in boot camp, man. I had a good time at boot camp. Boot camp was a good experience. And it helped me with a lot of things that I was slipping with. Yup. Y'all see that I'm not good at comprehension. You know what I'm saying? So they had me in a special school to where they was helping my pronunciation as though if I was still in elementary and shit. You know what I'm saying? I did that schooling, and then I had to go. Once I finished that schooling, I went back to a regular company. But like I said, I was in boot camp for like 4-5 months, 5-6 months, whatever. It was a long time, but I finished, and I talk too much. I be forgetting what the fuck I'm talking about, but from there, I went to school. I went to school for training, and then I did my boot camp in San Diego too, y'all. I did my boot camp in San Diego, so you know, something different. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget Broadway. No, I'll never forget Broadway, man. Yeah. Broadway would always be something I'll always remember, man. All the prostitution, all the hustling, all the lights, just the way it was just crowded, man, with people at all times. But from there, I went home. When I went home for a minute, I had to get on a flight to go find my ship because my ship already left dry dock, right? My ship already left dry dock, and so when that picture y'all see on my thumbnail, which I had it on my community page already back in the days, but that picture y'all see on my thumbnail, that was the picture of me coming home from boot camp, y'all. Yeah, that was the picture of me coming home from boot camp. And actually, that picture got me, my mama, and my daddy in it, right? That picture got me, my mama, and my daddy in it. So it was a proud moment, man, for myself to make my family, to make my daddy and my mama smile again. And my daddy was in the Navy too, so he knew what I was gonna go through. And he didn't really want me to go in, but I wasn't good at school. I wasn't good in the books, right? So I wasn't gonna even try college like my brothers did, you know what I'm saying? And plus I didn't get a scholarship, you know? I didn't get a scholarship like I thought I would in basketball. So I was like, fuck it, I gotta do something, dog. And I went on into the Navy. So once I left home, I went looking for my ship because my ship already left dry dock, you know, to take their place within that war. You know, to take their place within that war that was going on, man. So the whole fleet, because a ship never leaves by itself. When a ship deploys, whatever, I may be saying the name wrong, the name wrong, the word wrong, I mean, but when a ship leaves dock, they never leave alone. They leave in a fleet. And a fleet is like a bunch of ships together, right? A fleet is like a bunch of ships together. So you got, you know what I'm saying? You got your battleships, you got your You got your carrier. You got all type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You got like my ship. My ship was basically a big ass warehouse. We carried the fuel. Yeah, we carried the fuel. We carried the supplies. Yeah, we carried the supplies, the food, the fuel, and that was the craziest thing, to refuel a ship. If you never seen a ship at sea refuel another ship, that's the crazy. We carried the ammunition. Yeah, we carried the ammunition. We carried every damn thing, man, right? So we basically stayed like some miles behind everybody else, just like the hospital ships do, right? Yeah, just like the hospital ships do. You know what I'm saying? We stayed some miles behind everybody else, just in case. Just in case if we get bombed, we don't leave a hole in the ocean, because that's how they was like telling us, man. It was like if we get hit, because we had so much ammunition and so much fuel on our ship, that we'll leave a hole in the what ocean I was in, man. I can't even think about what ocean I'm in, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. But anyway, not at this moment anyway, but anyway, yeah, you'll leave a hole in that ocean. And so that was the best part, man, as far as my boot camp, my boot camp schooling afterwards, being on the San Diego base. I had a lot of fun. I was able to be myself, and maybe that's what helped me back for so long, because I had a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? I took a lot of chances, and I just had fun being me, man. You know what I'm saying? I told you, man, I bring something different to the table, dog. I ain't no scary ass cat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no scary cat. And plus I got a lot of energy, and I got a lot of ability. So when cats want to do something, just like when cats wanted snacks, or like on the other side of our boot camp, was the schools, right? It was like a bridge. It was like a bridge that that you had to cross to get from one side of boot camp to the side where the schools was. What? Yeah, you had a bridge that divided the regular boot camp up with the training schools on the other side. And then with the training schools on the other side, they had like restaurants, they had clubs. Yeah, they had clubs. They had like a whole city, man. It was like a city. They had grocery stores. They had a mall. They had all type of fast food joints. Fast food restaurants. They had clubs. They had two clubs. At that time, we had two clubs. We had an officer club. And we had an enlistment club. We had all type of shit right over that way, right? So the fun was on the other side, right? And so when our commander, whatever you call that cat, that's in charge of us, when he left and went back home to chill, and we was by ourselves, you know me, man. You know me. I had to take up donations. Yeah, I had to take up donations, dog. I had to take up donations to whoever wanted something from that other side, because I was definitely going on that bitch and having me a good time. I went over there and got me some slices of pizzas from Pizza Hut or whatever restaurant was out there, dog. You know what I'm saying? I went and got me some slices of pizzas from that boy. I went and got motherfucking I went to the vendor machines and got whatever I wanted out of the vendor machines. I snuck people over the damn wall. Yeah, I snuck people over the wall because I used to steal that I think it was like I don't know what you call it, like, but it was like a MP vest. It was like an MP vest, and that means military police. So I used to steal that boy, and I'll be creeping my ass to the other side. If somebody wanted to escape I ain't even asked them for nothing, man. If somebody wanted to escape, and you know how the cats be like, you know how cats be like missing they damn women's or just getting homesick and shit, and they just want to leave that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I help them leave, man. Yeah, I help them leave. I help them get over the wall, and I wouldn't charge them shit. I wouldn't charge them shit. I did it. I did it on the fact, man, I was bored. I did it on the fact I was bored, man. Yeah, I did it on the fact I was bored. I got in trouble. I got in trouble because I was bored, because because the Navy was really weak. The Navy was really weak when it came to physical exercise. When it came to physical exercise, like in San Diego bases, in the San Diego base, you got the Navy on one side, and you got the Marines. You got the Marine boot camp on the other side. And you can hear the Marines working out real hard, right? But I ain't never wanted to be a jarhead. I ain't never wanted to be a jarhead. I'd rather be a taxi ride. Yeah, I'd rather be a taxi ride than a jarhead, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know why they call Marines jarhead, right? Even though you got to have a high score to get in. You got to have a high score to get in the Marines. They call them jarheads, man, because they absolutely turn you in from being a regular person. They turn you from being a regular person into a straight up killer, dog. Yeah, they turn you from being a regular person to a straight up killer. You know what I'm saying? So they call them jarheads, dog. Yup, they call them jarheads. That was our nicknames. That was our nicknames for them, and they called us a taxi. They called us a taxi cab because all we did was take them to where they had to go. Yeah, they used to be on our ships too. And then all we did was take them to where they had to go and, to do their business, dog. Yep. So they used to call us a taxi ride, and we called them jarheads. So anyway, man, like I said, I did a lot of things, man, just to keep myself busy, just to keep myself happy, just to keep myself for being bored. I got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I got in trouble. They call it marching party. They call it marching party, and it ain't no party, y'all. No, it ain't no party. It's a bunch of people of rank. It's a bunch of people of rank, dogging you, making you do exercise in the rain, in the snow. I mean, well, we ain't had no snow out there, but in the rain. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make a difference, man. Late night, that's what they call it, marching party, because they always did it at night. You know what I'm saying? They make you get dressed in full uniform, right? Even with your backpack on or whatever. And then they'll just work you out, dog, like all night long. They'll talk about your ass. They'll talk about your mama. They'll talk about your daddy. They'll talk about your existence. They just dogged you, you know what I'm saying? But it was fun because it actually wore down that energy. It actually wore down that energy that, all that energy that I normally would have, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because just sitting around, man, just like it's killing me. Yeah, it's killing me, dog. To sit around. I'm an energized bunny. I like being active. I like sweating. You know what I'm saying? That's my most fun. That's the most fun time in my life, man. Is sweating and being active and being exerting myself, man, and making sure that I'm not bored. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I took a lot of chances in the Navy just to have fun, man, not to be bored. You know what I'm saying? So short tour, that's another party that they'll have. They'll have you lifting a rifle. Now, short tour is like they want to really kick your ass out. They want to see you break. So you had to lift your rifle up and hold your rifle up for like I think like half of the day. Yeah, half of the day, man. They had you out there just doing exercise and had you lifting your rifle above your head, and you couldn't drop that bitch, or they was gonna send you packing. Yeah, they was gonna send you packing, dog. And I went through all that. I went through all that for 5 to 6 months, dog. I kept myself in trouble, man. I made sure I wasn't bored at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just me, man. I'm just me, dog. I mean, I ain't no scary cat, man. I'm who I am, and like I said, I ain't never need a friend or needed anybody to do me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never need a friend or do anybody to do me, man. And for being me, just like getting in, just like high school, I wasn't the smartest cat. I wasn't the smartest cat in the book, but yet and still, I crossed that stage with my peers that I was across that stage with my peers that I was in preschool with, that I was in Head Start with. You know what I'm saying? Because my mama and daddy ain't never raised no quitters, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no quitter. So I never thought about quitting high school. Just like I never thought about quitting the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened with me in the Navy, man, it was because the Navy made that decision. It wasn't because of me, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I did my 4 years, and I'm not proud of being in the Navy, but I'm just telling y'all the fun that I had in the Navy, other than when I went to my ship. Because when I went to my ship, it wasn't no fun no more. But while I was in boot camp, while I was doing my schooling, oh man, big fun. We'll get in that to another day, dog. But I had big fun, man. I really enjoyed myself, man. I really took a lot of chances, and I put that Detroit flavor on their ass. You know what I'm saying? I put that Detroit flavor on their ass. They didn't know Detroit cats was so brave. They damn sure knew. Like when you go into the Navy or any military group, this is how they checked us, man. This is how they checked us. Soon as I came off my airplane, soon as I came off the flight to get to San Diego, and you get to the base, they have all the big cities. They have everybody who they think is slick and can cause trouble, can cause trouble in their boot camp. They'll sit you on one side of the room. They'll be like, anybody from Detroit, Chicago, New York, LA. They'll name all the big cities, right? Because they know we weren't slow on shit, right? They know we weren't slow on shit. They know, we were some spoiled cats that damn show wasn't scared to try any damn thing, right? So they'll have us sit on one side of the room, and they'll be like trying to dog us even harder. Like, don't be trying us. Don't be trying to motherfucking bring no bullshit over here. We know about y'all. We know y'all motherfucking, we know y'all style. We know how y'all get down. We know y'all gonna be trying to get other people to do shit with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So they already knew what to expect when it came to big city cats. But they couldn't fuck with a real one, man. Nah. So anyway, when I left boot camp, when I left my schooling, and I left from being at home. When I went home for a minute after my boot camp training, my school training, and I went home for a minute, and I had to go look for my ship now, right? So I flew everywhere, man. And that probably was a fun time for me too. That probably was a fun time for me too, because I flew everywhere. I went from Detroit all the way to LAX. Yeah, they call that airport LAX. So I went all the way to Detroit to LAX. From LAX, now this was a long plane ride here, dog. Check me out. See, I've been on planes before, you know what I'm saying? Cause I told you, my daddy used to always take us to the South where he growed up at every year, dog. Even if we drove, got on the bus, got on the airplane, no matter what, man, you know what I'm saying? My daddy worked at Chrysler and Dodge, you know what I'm saying? Just to let you know who I am, dog, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, man, I have some hard-working, spiritual people raising me, man. But they wasn't no ass kissers, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no ass kissers, and that's what my daddy always based us on, letting me know that we don't kiss ass. We don't just jump. We don't click up just to be safe. No, we don't click up just to be safe. So, we make our own trails in life. We make our own trails in life, and we decide our own faith. We decide our own faith. And my daddy always installed that in my head, man. So anyway, he always told me I was a warrior. Before I went to school, anytime I got a bruise, a cut, a mark on myself, he always told me, he said, pussies walk around looking pretty. She said, ain't no such, he told me, ain't no such thing as no pretty man. You either handsome or you a warrior. And he said, we warriors. That's how he told me, man. He said, we warriors. Ain't no such thing as no pretty ass man. He said, we warriors. So you either handsome or you a warrior. He said, all them marks on you, that's a warrior. So that's the mindset I took with me into the Navy, man. And like I said, when I came back from my vacation, from being at home for a moment, that's the picture y'all see in my thumbnail. That's actually myself, my mama. Yeah, my mama was in the middle. That's who I got my arms around. That's who got their arms around me. And my daddy was on the other side, man, suited and booted. And just happy, man, everybody was just happy to see me, dog. You know, that was a really different time, man, where people was really proud, man, of the accomplishments of even small moments, man, such as that. So that's the picture y'all see. I didn't I cut my mother and father out of it though, because I don't need y'all to see my parents, man. I don't need nobody going after my parents. I told you, man, I am a nut. I'm a nut all day. So you keep on fucking with a nut. What a nut gonna do, dog? I'm gonna crack. So keep on fucking with me if you want to. And I ain't gonna get caught. No, I ain't one of them cats. I ain't gonna get caught. So just keep on fucking with me if you want to, dog. My best work is late night. I'm just letting you know, man. My best work is late night. My best work, I work good between 3 and 5. Yeah, I work good between 3 and 5, dog. Yeah. That's when everybody else slipping. Your popo's slipping. Everybody's slipping between 3 and 5, but not me, man. But not me. Yeah. I pride myself on 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning, dog. Because that's when you can do your best motherfucking thug-thism. Yeah. People trying to copy my words. Don't even know how to say that shit correctly. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can do your best thug-thism, man. Yeah, real talk, dog. And anyway, so when I left my mom, when I left home from being on vacation after school, you know, yeah, coming out of boot camp and going to school for training, I had to go to LAX, from Detroit to LAX. From LAX, I went to Okinawa, Japan. Yeah, Okinawa, Japan. Now, who could say they went to Okinawa, Japan? Man, I traveled this whole fucking world. That's why people hating on my ass. I traveled this whole fucking world, man, before I was even 22, dog. Yeah, the whole world I seen. No, before I was even 20, I was like 20. Yeah, before I was even 20, dog, I traveled the whole globe. Yeah, the whole globe, man. And so I went to Okinawa, Japan. And do you realize when you go to Okinawa, Japan, you lose a day, man? Yeah, you lose a day. I ain't even know that shit, man. I say, damn. Somebody telling me, man, I just lost a day. I'm like, what you mean I just lost a day? They're like, well, you left on what? What day you leave? Well, I left on Monday. They said, well, it's Sunday. Yeah, because Okinawa, Japan was like that airplane ride, which I was on a big ass airplane, dog. I ain't never been on a big ass airplane like that. I believe it was like a commercial airplane where it was like 2 decks and shit. You had 2 decks, and they had the nerve to put my ass right in front, man. They had the nerve to put my ass right in front on the nose. I'm scared than a bitch. That was like probably the first time I ever assisted that I needed a drink, and I'm not a drinker, man. Nope, I'm not a drinker, but I wanted to pass out so I wouldn't be up all that time panicking and tripping on the fact that, you know, I'm on the nose of this plane and this bitch was bigger than this bitch was bigger, I don't know, man, it was big as hell, dog. You talking about 2 decks. Like I said, man, I don't know how many people it carried, but it was 2 decks, dog. I ain't never been on a plane that damn big. So I took me a drink or two, man. I took me a drink, and like I told you, I'm not a drinker, dog. I'm not a drinker, so that shit had me passed the fuck out. And I needed to be passed out because that airplane ride was actually 13 hours plus long, dog. Yeah, it was actually 13. We was in the air for over 13 fucking hours, man. Do you get me? That was some scary ass shit. I was in the air for over 13 fucking hours, dog. That was some scary ass shit. 13 hours, dog. 13 hours. I'm tripping still now. So anyway, when I get there, they told me I lost a day, right? When I should have been what, y'all? I should have been a day ahead. I should have been a day ahead. I left on Monday, so it should have been Tuesday. They like, nah, man, it's Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. You just lost a day. And so from Okinawa, Japan, where else? Where we go from Okinawa, Japan? I think we flew to an island. I think I flew to an island. I forgot what island it was, but it was like a small military island, man, to where only military only thing that existed on that island other than the natives that actually lived there was the military base. So they flew me to an island. And then from there, like I said, the fun times I had, man, when I left looking for my ship, because now I'm looking for my ship, y'all. My ship already deployed. They already out there at sea. You know what I'm saying? They already out there at sea. So I'm looking for my ship. And I believe it was in the Gulf Ocean or some shit. I don't know. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie, man. All I know is when I finally found my ship, they was on the I get to that point. Anyway. So we leave. I was on the island, and of course now I'm traveling with a group of people that's looking for the ship just like me, right? So I got cool with like 2 cats. You know what I'm saying? Because we if I get cool with cats, man, it's because you're trying to do some of the things that I like doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't ride on nobody nuts. So you either like doing what I like doing, or you know what I'm saying? I ain't really finna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, just like now, that's why I'm honest with people, man. I mean, that's why I'm honest with people. I tell people about my baby mama, about the prostitution that I done dealt with in life. And believe me, my baby mama ain't my first prostitute that I ever been with, dog. No. So, I've been with a lot of prostitutes, probably, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women ain't gonna even tell you they was prostitutes. So, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even get into that. But being in the Navy, man, being in the military, everybody be dealing with prostitutes, dog. Everybody. So anybody that was in the military dealt with prostitutes. So get that from your thought. Like, yeah, that's the worst thing on earth. Everybody be fucking them prostitutes, man, if they're in the service. All right. If they're in the service, they're in the military, that's what we do. All right. Ain't nobody got time to be courting nobody. we only there for a certain length. Ain't nobody got no time to be courting nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course we rather pay. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's the best way. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying about the fun that I had on looking for the ship. So I had two cats that like to play basketball just like I did. So we end up looking for our ship together. All right, we end up looking for our ship together, and from there, we went from that island. I think we went to the Philippines. Yeah, we went from that. We flew from that island to the Philippines, right? And now the plane rides are getting tricky now, right? Because now we ain't on no commercial flights. We ain't on no regular flights. We on some tricky ass shit, right? We on some when I flew to that little island. When I was telling y'all, I flew to that little from Okinawa, Japan. When I hit Okinawa, Japan, I actually got on a MAC flight. Who knows about a MAC flight? You know what I'm saying? A MAC flight is a military cargo plane. That's what a MAC flight is. It's a military cargo plane. All right, that's a MAC flight, and MAC flights are free for any military, for anybody that was in the military, man. Y'all, anybody that was in the military, Mac flights are free. So it's a cargo plane. They put some chairs up in that bitch for you and shit. You know what I'm saying? They throw you a cold ass lunch. They throw you a cold ass lunch, and it's a bumpy ass ride all the way to that bitch, right? And so I flew from Okinawa, Japan, in a cargo plane on a Mac flight all the way to that island, right? And so from that island, I took another Mac flight. I took another Mac flight to the Philippines. Now here go the fun now, man. Here go the fun now. We in the Philippines, right? And like I said, we still ain't found my ship. So we on the Philippines. We there for like shit. We there for like about almost a week. We there for almost a week, man, trying to locate my ship. Oh, you talking about some fun. And we ain't have a penny. We ain't have not a dollar on our ass, man. We ain't have not a dollar on our ass. And do you realize the people in the Philippines, how nice they was? Well, some of them, because don't get shit wrong. Everybody bad in their own backyard. Y'all remember that, man. Everybody, I don't give a fuck how small somebody is. Everybody bad in their own backyard. And one thing about them Filipinos, they know how to work. And I found this out real fast. I found this out personally for myself. They know how to work them butterfly knives. Yeah, they know how to work some butterfly knives. Y'all know what a butterfly knife is? Where you just flick that bitch and that bitch just motherfucking come together and shit. Yeah, they know how to work a butterfly knife, dog. I got robbed by a guy in a golf cart, because that's what your cabs are. Your cabs was guys in golf carts. So I got robbed by, I call them all Bruce. You know, I can't remember their names, and you know what I'm saying? I probably couldn't even pronounce them bitches. So just like Bruce Lee and shit, you know what I'm saying? I call them all Bruce. So anyway, motherfucker, this cat done took a wrong turn on me. And instead of taking me back to the base, he took me like a block or two over, man, and pulled out that butterfly knife and said, "Give me all your money, nigga." Yeah, he did. He said, "Give me all your money, nigga." Man, first thing I thought was, because I had a bunch of change on me, right? I had a bunch of change on me. First thing I thought about, grabbing all my change out my pocket, and I just threw it hard at his ass. Plow. And then I took off running, man. I jetted. Yup. I motherfucking threw it hard at his ass, and I jetted, man. And I just ran for my life, man. I just ran for my life, because he whipped that motherfucking butterfly knife out real quick on my ass. He was gonna slice and dice me, dog. So anyway, man, I did like 7 days there looking for my ship. I didn't have no money on me. That wasn't why I was looking for my ship. That was like when I found my ship. I actually been to the Philippines like 4 times, man. Yeah, I actually been to the Philippines like 4 times. I've been to Hawaii twice. Yeah, I've been to Hawaii twice. I hate Hawaii. Anybody go to Hawaii, don't take no money with you, dog. And definitely don't take no doggone money orders. I mean, yeah, don't take no money orders. I used to get money orders taken from me all the damn time, man. Them niggas are professional fucking pickpockets. Yeah, anybody that ever been to Hawaii, man, them motherfuckers are professional pickpocketers. You'll never motherfucking feel them take a damn thing from your ass. Nope. Because that tourist site, what is it? Waikiki? What is it? Waikiki? That tourist site, whatever, a tourist motherfucking place I was in, man. You talking about 1 million people up in one damn spot. And them motherfuckers be pickpocketing it out of your socks. I'm telling you, I used to keep my money in my socks. Them motherfuckers are pickpocket my money out my socks. While I walk, dog. I had like 2 damn money orders snatched from my ass. I think it was like a 400. I think it was like maybe a 5, because I used to slush. Anybody know about slushing in the military? Well, slushing is loan sharking. So y'all know who I am, right? All right. I ain't never stopped either. I don't give a fuck who know. I like flipping money like that, dog. If you need a few dollars, hey, hey, I help you out long as I can get it back. And if I don't get it back, you know how the game go, man. I'm coming after my shit. So anyway, I used to like put all my money in money orders and send them boys back home, man. You know? And before I can even get back to my room, these motherfuckers done pickpocketed me for my doggone money orders, dog. I had 2 money orders pickpocketed for me, dog. I had like a $500 to $600 money order, and then I had like a $700 to $800 money order pickpocketed out of my damn socks, dog. You know what I'm saying? Twice, different times, dog. Them niggas are professionals. So anyway, I hate Hawaii. Never want to go back there in my life. Anyway, I'm in the Philippines, right? I'm in the Philippines, right, looking for my ship. So I'm in the Philippines looking for my ship, and I'm like in a room with 2 other cats. The 2 cats that I like playing basketball with, right? You know, we looking for the same ship. So, of course, any small country you go to, dog, like it or not, they got different laws, right? Any small country you go to, they got different laws. And I don't know if prostitution was legal there, but it felt legal than a motherfucker, all right? It felt legal than a motherfucker because it wasn't nothing hidden, all right? You could buy a woman for a little bit of nothing. And they had brothels. What do they call it? Brothels? Yeah, they had whorehouses that you can go to. And these cab drivers, they know what time it is. You in the military, you young. So when they pick your ass up, they like, you want to go to a brothel? You want to go to you want to pick up some females? And they'll take you to the brothel. They'll take you to the whorehouse. And you talking about a bunch of fucking young females, dog. A bunch of fucking young females. They have you pick from them. They like, pick what you want. Pick what you want. So you know me, man. I'm greedy. Flat the fuck out. I'm greedy. I'm like, I picked 2. I always bought me 2 of them hoes. You know what I'm saying? So I picked 2. And this time I ain't had no money. I didn't have no money. The cats that I was running with, the cats that was in my roommates playing ball, that I played ball with, they didn't have no money. And so the cat was like Bruce was like, Bruce was like, you could just pay me later. Pay me later. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew where you stayed. They knew you couldn't just walk away. So he's like, you just pay me later. Pay me later. And I'm like, shit, cool. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what's your payday? What's your payday? You know, payday in a few days. Payday in a few days. We got you. We got you. You know what I'm saying? All right, we didn't know how we was gonna get paid because we know we out here traveling, but apparently you can go to the United States military base, and that was crazy, man. The United States got a military base all around this country. Do y'all realize that, man? Even countries that can't stand our ass, we got a military base on that bitch. We got a military base every fucking where, dog. So anyway, the time came for us to pay him, right? And we didn't have the money. Flat the fuck out, dog. And we lied to his ass too. We weren't that stupid. We lied to his ass. So he thought we was gonna be there for like he thought we was gonna be there for longer than what we was. He thought we was gonna be there for like a week. And we probably was gonna be there for like 6 to 5 days or something, you know what I'm saying? And so we didn't know when we was gonna leave, but we told him a week or so. So we probably was there for like a 5 days to 6 or whatever, almost a week. So we took off on his ass, dog. We took another damn cab. And took off on his ass and headed back to the base. The craziest thing in the world, man, was when this nigga gave chase. Yeah. This nigga was chasing us down. We up in a golf cart now. We up in a golf cart. This nigga was chasing us down in his golf cart while we riding up in another golf cart, trying to motherfucking escape his ass to get back to the military base. You know what I'm saying? This nigga tried to kill us. He was watching us the whole damn time. Because we had the females the whole time we was there, man. Yeah. We had the females the whole time we was there. And the crazy thing is, man, when you buy a whore out in the Philippines, when you buy a whore out in the Philippines, it ain't until like it ain't like the United States, right? It ain't like the United States. It ain't like you bust a nut. It ain't like you bust a nut or you only have so much time with her. And then, you know what I'm saying, you gotta pay and that's all, right? When you buy a female in the Philippines, you got that bitch all damn day. Yeah, you got her all damn day, dog. You got her all damn day and all damn night. In our case, we had that bitch all damn week. So I had 2 females. The other cats had at least 1 female or 2 females they self. And we had them all in our room, man. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with us. The whole time we was up in that bitch. And so we owed him we owed him a grip. I think we owed him for like $10 a day. I think he charged us $10 a day. So we owed him $10 a day, which every American dollar during that time was like $20 of theirs. Yeah, every American dollar during that time was like $20 of theirs. So you can realize how much money he was expecting to make, right? And he was expecting to make a grip. So we took off on his ass, dog. And he gave chase all the way to all the way back to the United States base. He gave chase, trying to hawk us down, man, in our golf cart. You know what I'm saying? Which we was in another cab, right? And of course he didn't catch us. He didn't catch us. That's why I'm still here. No, he didn't catch us. That's why I'm still here today, dog. So the fact that he didn't catch us, and we had a real good time there. I got me some free damn coochie. Ain't nothing better than free coochie. And so from there, we went from another doggone. We got on the Mac flight again. We got on the Mac flight again. We took that Mac flight to another island, looking for our ship, and we didn't find our ship, right? So from there, we got on another Mac flight. We got on another Mac flight, and we headed to Africa. Yeah, we headed to Africa. Yeah, the motherland, dog. Yeah, we headed to Africa, Egypt, baby, the motherland. Yeah, Africa, dog, Africa. I got to say it 5 times. Yo, Egypt, baby, Egypt. Yeah, Egypt, the motherland, dog. So we went to Nebraska, Africa. I think that's the name was. I'm thinking like this is going to be the greatest time of my life. I'm thinking this is going to be the greatest time of my life. I'm going to tell you, other than being in Hawaii, having that worst experience in Hawaii, being robbed, and that's when I finally, you know what I'm saying? When I went to Hawaii and stuff. Yeah, I went to Hawaii one time by myself, but I was looking for the ship. But I went to Hawaii also with the ship. That's how I ended up going twice. But anyway, so we get to Africa, dog, Africa. Yeah, we get to Africa. I'm thinking it's gonna be the greatest time of my life. I was scared out of my motherfucking, man, I almost shitted on myself. I was so scared, man. I almost shitted on myself. We had guns drawn out on us. Soon as we touched down on that airplane landing. Soon as we touched down on their doggone deck, they had guns on us. I didn't understand why, but it had something to do with us being Americans, right? And I thought we was gonna be accepted, right? I thought we was gonna be accepted because we're black Americans, right? We're African Americans, right? Fuck no. You know what the natives told us, man? You know what the natives told us? Yeah, you know what the natives told us out in Africa, dog? They said they didn't like Americans. They said, motherfucker, you too light. Yeah, that's what they told me. They say, motherfucker, you too light. You too light-skinned to be a damn African. Flat out, dog. It was like, you too damn light-skinned to be an African. They didn't like us, man, at all. They didn't like They didn't like African Americans in Africa, dog. Flat out, man. Not in that damn spot. Not in that damn spot anyway. So one thing about Africans too, man, I give them this. I give them this, man. I give my brothers and sisters from Africa this, dog. They ain't scared to travel the globe. No, sir. They're not scared to travel the globe. No matter what country I ever went to. No matter what country. No, other than the Philippines, other than like Thailand. I'm talking about like France, Italy, Australia, wherever, man. I always seen some Africans. Africans, they're not scared to travel this bitch. So I always seen, it was always like a certain population of Africans in one damn spot, wherever I went, whatever country I went to, dog. So anyway, like I said, I finally found my doggone ship off the Gulf, off the I think it's I think it was the Gulf. I think it was off the however you said ocean, the Gulf Ocean or whatever. Anyway, we found our ship off that ocean by Africa. Now check me out on this one. I'm scared again, y'all. I'm scared again. This is how I arrived to my doggone ship. This is how I arrived to my ship. I arrived to my ship on a helo. Anybody know what a helo is? A helo is a helicopter. But they call a helicopter a helo in the military. That's what you call it in the military. You call it a helo. Because I guess it ain't, you know what I'm saying, it ain't your normal helicopter, right? It's a big ass motherfucking helicopter. So they got us in this helo. And now they done found my ship. I'm thinking that they finna land. I'm thinking they finna land on the back of this bitch, right? I'm thinking they finna land on the back of the deck. Fuck no, man. They ain't finna land on no back of the deck. They had a swing. Y'all heard me. They had a swing, like you swinging in the playground. They had a swing, man, a rope. They had a rope that they lowered your ass down in. And it was a piece of board. It was a piece of board attached to it that they lowered your ass down in, dog. Right in the motherfucking middle of the ocean. Do y'all know how scared I was? Now remember, y'all, I'm still 18. I just turned 18 years old. I'm still 18. Do y'all know how scared I was? I was scared out my mind, dog. I was scared out my mind. I wanted to piss and shit on myself then. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not no great swimmer. No. I can't swim. That's why I don't fuck with no water, man. No, I don't fuck with no water. I can't swim. No. I can float. You know what I'm saying? That was the requirement. Everybody like, how you go in the Navy and you can't swim? Because that wasn't their requirement. Their requirement ain't for you to swim. They teaches you how to float. And as long as you know how to float on your back, you know what I'm saying? That's a pass. And that's how we went on to the next step. So, we find my ship right in the middle of that ocean. And I'm gonna make this live end, man. But we find my ship on back you know what I'm saying, in the middle of that ocean. They lowered me down on a damn swing. And That's when the real shit begun, man. That's when the real shit begun then, man. And I say that for another time. But that's when the fun stopped. That's when the fun stopped completely. It wasn't no fun no more. It wasn't no fun being on that ship, dog. Not at all. Other than playing some basketball. And guess where we played basketball at, dog? Guess where we played basketball at? On the same deck that they dropped my ass off on. Yup, on that same small ass deck that they dropped my ass off on. They bring like 1 billion balls. They bring like 1 billion basketballs with them when they go out to sea. Yeah, they bring like 1 billion basketball with them when they go out to sea. And y'all know why. Because it's going to be 1 billion basketballs out there in the ocean. Yeah, it's going to be 1 billion basketball, a zillion, billion, whatever, million basketballs out there in the ocean. Because if it don't get caught by the net, that they had around the flight deck. So if it don't get caught by that net that they had around the flight deck, ain't nobody finna jump in the ocean for no basketball, man. Nope. Ain't nobody finna jump in the ocean for no basketball. They didn't jump in the ocean. They don't jump in the ocean. Let me just tell you this. If your ass fall into that damn ocean, if you fall into the damn ocean or you try to kill yourself or whatever, try to commit suicide, because there's plenty of cats that did it, this is what the ship gonna do. This is when I knew they didn't care about us, dog. This when I knew this shit was real as fuck, right? This what this ship gonna do, man. The ship it's gonna make one turn for your ass. No, they don't get out, they don't lose their mission for nothing, man. They don't lose their mission for nothing. They're gonna make one turn for your ass to see if they see your ass, man. Yeah, they're gonna make one, they're gonna let out this siren and they're gonna make one turn for your ass to see if they see you. And they got some cats that's like professional swimmers on that bitch, right? They got some cats that's like professional swimmers. But even them being professional swimmers can get sucked into the ocean, man. You talking about the fucking ocean, dog. This ain't no damn swimming pool. We talking about the ocean, dog. The ocean can suck in anybody, dog. You talking about waves bigger than the damn ship. Yeah, we talking about waves hitting that ship that's going over the ship. You know what I'm saying? That's going over the ship, dog. That's the kind of waves we dealt with out there in that ocean. They're going to make one turn for your ass, and if they don't see you, they keep on going, man. And I done seen it before more than once. Yup. And that's when it was real to me, dog, that I was in the service, that I was in the Navy, that they didn't give a fuck, about my black ass. All right? They didn't care about me, man. They replaced you like you was furniture. If you was in a bunk and you got to knew all your buddies for I don't give a fuck how long, they'll have somebody in your bunk the next damn day, dog. They'll send somebody, man, and have somebody replaced in your bunk the next damn day. They didn't care about you like that, dog. So anyway, man, that was just my little moment of letting y'all know, man, who the fuck I am and how I get down. But let me just tell y'all this too, man. When I first hit that boy, let me just tell you how good I am playing basketball too. Well, how good I was anyway. I'm old now, but I still enjoy fucking around. But how good I was playing basketball back then. I had over 1,800 people on my ship, right? I had over 1,800 people on my ship. We played on the back of that doggone flight deck, right? Why when I came on that bitch, I'm 18 years old, right? I'm not even on that bitch more than like a week. Why when I came on that bitch, them motherfuckers was jocking me. They was jocking me and the two other guys that I came with, but it was, the two other guys I came with, they was good too. One guy reminded me of my brother, and my second oldest brother, he got a scholarship playing basketball, dog. Yeah, my second oldest brother got a scholarship playing basketball. So, he reminded me of my brother. I could see that he had some college skills, you know what I'm saying? You could tell when somebody got some college skills, you know what I'm saying? Because they shit is just a lot more motherfucking, they shit just a lot more polished. They shit just a lot more polished than the regular ball player, right? And so they was jocking him and they was jocking me so damn hard, dog, that we took the starting spot. We took the starting spot from grown ass men. We talking about grown men's on this bitch. We ain't around no kids no more. From grown ass men, we took their starting spots in less than a week. Yeah, they had tournaments. Once we got back to our base, when we was in Dry Dock anyway, on 32nd Street out in San Diego. Once we got back to our base, our basketball team played we played other ships. We played other ships as tournaments, right? And like I said, man, we took their spots. That's how good I was, dog. We took their spots. Like I told you, I ain't never had to kiss nobody ass. I ain't never had to fit in. And even then, I wasn't even into basketball no more, man. I was into pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm into pussy now. I wasn't even into basketball no more. So everything I was doing, it was really to impress the female, dog. I did it to impress a female. So if I played basketball, it was to impress a female. It wasn't to prove nothing to nobody, because I already knew how good I was, dog. I just wanted to come in and look like a Deion Sanders, or look like Island. Well, I ain't no Island Iverson, because he had tattoos and shit. But you know what I'm trying to say, man. I just wanted to look like me, man. I just wanted to look like somebody from the D that was flashy and sweet and unbelievable to somebody and shit. Even in California, man. I'm gonna tell you how much I wanted to continue to be myself, dog. It's hot as fucking Cali, right? Man, the whole damn time I was in Cali, man, I was wearing my fox fur. I ain't lying, dog. I was wearing my fox fur, especially if I went to especially if we had a basketball game. I'm stepping in there with my fox fur and whatever female I done met, because I was meeting females like every day, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got no problem. Even today, I don't care if I got AIDS. I don't know what I got. I don't give a fuck, though. You know what I'm saying? I really don't, because I'm sure that whore I had the babies with, I'm sure she got something, but I don't give a fuck what I got. As long as I keep my health up, man, my spirit up, my motherfucking, my values up, feeling good about myself, man. I ain't got no problem meeting no female. I ain't never had no problem meeting no female. I ain't never had no problem having the opposite sex like me for myself. So that ain't never been my problem, man, in life. So I don't sweat that, dog. I don't sweat it. And that's why I'm truthful and honest. That's why I'm truthful and honest, because where other people had to get a car or get certain material things to catch a female eye, get certain material things to catch a female eye. That ain't never been my problem in life, man. That ain't never been my problem in life, man. I used to look at a woman and shit from across the street. You know what I'm saying? I think I started that when I was like probably about in the 5th, 6th grade, man. I noticed I had them skills. I could look at a female from across the street, and without even talking to a dog, we was gonna click just like that. I'm telling you, man. I ain't never had no problem meeting no women, so that's why I'm just honest about everything about myself, dog. And plus, I done had enough women in my life. I done had enough baby mamas in my life. I done had enough fun in my life, and I understand, man, all the things that I was blessed to see in my life. Even though I didn't have the greatest time doing what I was doing, I was still blessed to see this whole world, and had a chance to see this world for what it was, dog. A lot of countries out here are so poor, man, that just like in the Philippines, where you'll never see a dog, man. You'll never see nobody with a dog for a friend, like we have it, like we have dogs for domestic pet. No, you'll never see a dog in a poor country, man. They a dog is considered in poor countries. That's considered as a what they call that, a cuisine, a cuisine. I can't probably even say it right, but that's considered as some tasty ass meat. Yeah, that's considered as some tasty ass meat, dog. That ain't that ain't no domestic pet. So when you go to poor countries, man, you're gonna see a lot of dogs on people's backs. And yeah, on people's backs, they ain't walking that bitch because they don't. That dogs smart. Dogs are smart. They know when they finna get killed. Yeah, animal is smart. They know when they gonna finna get killed. So they had that dog tied up, dog, on their back and ready to cook that bitch, man. Y'all ready to cook that bitch, slice and dice, and as well as monkey meat. Yeah, as well as monkey meat. I remember trying to buy. I remember trying to buy me a piece of rib. I thought I was buying me a rib. I said, well, that's a beef rib. That boy looked like a beef rib. It's kind of big as hell. That bone was big. Man, to find out, man, I was eating monkey meat. Find out I was eating monkey meat. Yeah, monkey is a cuisine as well, man, out in small countries like Philippines, Thailand, and all that kind of shit, dog. And I was blessed, like I said, to see it all. Everybody have a good night, man. This nitty D city, straight gritty, no pity. Know who you fucking with before you keep on fucking with them, dog. That's all I know, man. Because I already told y'all, dog. I know where Maddie and Gerald at, and I know where Sloppy Seconds at. So that's all I gotta say, man. I'm out of here, dog. I ain't gotta know where nowhere. I ain't gotta know where nowhere anyone else at. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting y'all know. You keep fucking with me. I know where Sloppy Seconds at, and I know where Maddie and Gerald at. I'm out, dog. Have a beautiful night, man. Nitty, D-City, straight gritty, no pity. Woody whoop whoop, daddy long stroke, and you already know. My peeps, thank y'all for coming through, holding me down, man. I'm out, baby. Real talk. Catch y'all another time. Thank y'all, man. CWG, you rock. Real talk. Top to bottom, bottom to top. Y'all far too kind. Y'all more than welcome. And we only live once, dog. I hope we can learn. I hope we can learn a little bit from each other. You know what I'm saying? We only live once, so I hope we can learn a little bit from each other. Cause my mother always told me, man, long as you living, you can learn something. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't never lied. Yup, she said, as long as you living, you can learn something. And she ain't never lied. And thank y'all, man, for holding me down because y'all restored my faith in humanity. Know that, man. Y'all restored my faith in humanity. I would have been cracked the fuck up. I would have been nutted up. I would have been did something destructive that I wouldn't have been here for my kids. So thank y'all, man, for all the love y'all have given, for all the support y'all have, for all the support y'all have given, for allowing me to be me. You know what I'm saying? For allowing me to be me, and for not judging me, man, like the rest of these cats, man, wanna try to knock somebody or try to destroy somebody's family. Cause I could really care less what you think about me. But when you try to go after my kids, man, yeah, man, you fucking up royally, dog. You fucking up royally. Like I said, my best work is between 3 a.m. and 5. Know that, man. It ain't gonna change. No, it ain't gonna change. My best work gonna always be between 3 a.m. and 5. As y'all see, we up between what? 3 a.m. and 5. And y'all see we got it in, right? So, yeah, y'all already know, man. I don't lie. I don't lie, man. Nitty, D-City, straight gritty, no pity. You only live once. You might as well tell your testimony. Yup. You only live once. You might as well tell your testimony. Don't sit up here, man, and be living no fake-ass life and having somebody to believe something that you truly don't feel, man. You might as well tell your testimony and tell exactly how you feel out in this bitch. Yup, yup. Everybody have a beautiful night, man. Thank y'all for everything. I'm out, y'all. Deuces. My bad. My bad. I ain't even know it was 6 o'clock. So either good night or good morning. Whatever applies to you. Know that I had fun. I enjoyed myself. And I enjoy sharing my thoughts with y'all, dog. Yup. So let's do it again another time. Other than that, man, let's keep on rocking. CWG, baby. Rocking with your brother Frank Nitty. Two T's like two titties. And y'all beautiful people. Know that. And thank you for allowing, once again, thank you for allowing me to be me. Because I can't be nobody but me. Yes, yes. I love being me. And I love having people like y'all rocking with me, man, and supporting me and allowing me to be who I am. Thank you. In God's name, Yahweh, in his son name, Jesus Christ, everybody have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. I'm out, y'all. Deuces. It's time for a real brother to make some babas. Yeah, I gotta make them babas. So, y'all, I'm gonna stay on top of my game and get these babas made. And so when these kids wake up, that's one thing they ain't gotta deal with. Yup. So everybody have a blessed night, man. And continue to be happy. Continue to be beautiful. And continue to be you. Ain't nothing more beautiful. Ain't nothing more special. Ain't nothing more exciting. Ain't nothing more desirable than yourself. If you can't have a good time with yourself, then that's when you got a problem, dog. All right. Everybody have a blessed night. Have a blessed morning. I'm out of here, man. Nitty D City, straight gritty, no pity. Yep, y'all. We out. Deuces, baby.
Text now isn't